What's up, everyone? Lord Ryujin here, bringing you game brain information, everything from facts to rumors and everything in between. Now, not really a topic this week, and I'm sorry for the late video. Been doing a lot of stuff, been incredibly busy, and as you can see, I have a new webcam. But what I want to know is, how do you feel about trophies and achievements? Are they really necessary anymore, or do they even bother you? Now, me personally, I am a trophy hunter, or an achievement hound, whatever you want to call it. I'm the kind of person that if I'm going to sit there and spend 60 bucks on a game, or even 40 if it's used or whatever, but still, spend more than what a video game should cost, in my opinion anyway. And it gives me trophies, I'm going to go for it. And the reason why I say that is because I compare games sort of like how you have, let's just use this as an example. I bought Devil May Cry 4 on the PlayStation 3, and it didn't have any trophies. So I basically just went through and enjoyed the game, and I knew it, played the story and all this stuff. And while it was fun to do, I don't really think I got the complete experience out of the game because there wasn't any trophies. But with the new DMC, I'm sure that we're going to get trophies like complete all the missions, get Triple S style, or whatever, beat the game on its hardest setting. I'm sure there's, fully upgrade. I'm sure there's going to be these kinds of achievements or these kinds of trophies. And that's going to make me keep wanting to play the game and keep playing the game, and do this. It adds a lot more depth into the game long after I've beaten it. And so this is why I think that they are kind of necessary in a way, because they really do make games last longer. At least to me, because let's face it, a game like Parasite Eve or Blaster Master or some old school game, you can just go through and beat it and you have no reason to go through and do it again. But if I play a game like God of War 3 and, fully upgrade and, find all the Minotaur horns and all that stuff, I'm going to take the time to look for them. And if I miss them the first time, I'm going to go through and play them again to find them. It basically keeps me playing, and it keeps me playing longer, and allows me to take more time to explore and all that stuff rather than just rushing through the game to beat it. But I guess it depends upon how you look at it, because there are some people that I see, especially when I compare games, that they just do the bare bones achievements, the ones that you get just for playing the game through and beating it or whatever. And there are some people that they just say, oh, it's about the story, and once you beat the game, you're done. So while I do understand this to an extent, I really think that you're missing out on the game experience by not experiencing the trophies, not experiencing the achievements. And I just think that it is kind of something that's going to stay in the future, because if it was something that's going to go away, we wouldn't keep seeing it come back. Like the 3DS has it for games like Resident Evil Revelations. They have these things called missions that, find all the hidden handprints, destroy this many monsters, do missions 1 through 4, stuff like that. They basically have an achievement system, even though it doesn't really give you any points or any rewards for it. And they also have it on the Vita. They have an official trophy system. And they even said on the Wii U that they're going to have something like what the 3DS has, even though they're not going to have an official trophy system. So it's something that keeps showing up, where they keep doing trophies, keep doing achievements, and these systems keep showing up. So if it was something that was just a fad, I think it would go away, like how most things have gone away, but most things have stuck. So that's just my opinion on it, of course. Make sure that you leave your opinion on it. But I think that the best thing to do is to make it optional. And I think I spoke up about this before in previous videos, and if I haven't, I would like to take some time to explain it. That maybe they could charge less for a game, $10 cheaper or something, make it $50, and you can buy it. And if you're the kind of person that you like the old school games, and you just think that you should just go through it and play it, then you do that. Best example is Fruit Ninja. I bought Fruit Ninja for my Kinect, and just because I wanted to have fun with it with my family, have my family sit in front of it, wave their hands, and have a ton of fun with it. I didn't want to sit there and spend the time that it took to get all of the achievements for it and had to buy DLC for it and all that stuff. I really thought that was unfair for a game that I could really just play on an Android device and have nothing, have no achievements for it. Same thing with Angry Birds. You know, I think when it came over to the PS3 or something, there's trophies attached to it and stuff. And I don't really think that that's fair for a game that was designed simply as a time killer and really just designed to just play casually and all that stuff. But something like Dark Souls or Elder Scrolls, that these huge, massive worlds, and they tell you specifically that you need to try to do these things, that way you get the most experience out of it, then yes, definitely. And that's the reason why I think that achievements and trophies need to be optional. Maybe you spend an extra $5, and if you want to be the kind of person that you want to go through and just play a game, just enjoy it for its story and for its experiences, and not worry about 100%, or even if you do want to 100%, not have to worry about trophies or achievements, then you can do that. But if you are like me and you think that trophies and achievements are worth the extra money and worth the extra time to invest to get them, then you can maybe go to the shop and spend an extra $5 and get them. This is just what I think, of course. I don't think that trophies and achievements are going to go away, though, and to an extent they are kind of pointless because you don't really get anything out of them. I mean, even though Xbox is now doing this reward system with better finding your gamer score, you get it's not really worth it, though. You know, I mean, you know what I'm talking about if you're a part of it, but it's not really worth it. But in a way, I think that they are, because they add more experience to a game. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I beat an old school game like Blaster Master, or I beat an old school game like Super Mario World or something, and after I'm done, I put the cartridge away because there's nothing left to do for it. You know, I've beaten it. You know, Bowser's gone down. I've saved the princess, and that's the end of it. You know, and while there's something fun about that, it would be kind of nice if you could maybe revisit it. And that's kind of the reason why I kind of support high definition remakes and stuff like that, because it gives you the opportunity to add that support to it. But at the same time, it's too little too late. You've already released the game, and I can get it for, you know, way cheaper than what you're offering for the trilogy. So, whatever. But I've dragged this on too long, and I'm sure that I'm boring people, but hopefully this video was informative, entertaining, or anything. Make sure that you leave your comments about what you thought about it, or how I can change it. What do you think about the new camera? Could it be better? But otherwise, as usual, I'm Lord Ryujin. This is just one gamer's opinion. Make sure that you leave yours, and I'll see you.